always wonder how do celebrities end up taking charges when they take care of everybody?
My charge was simple. You know what I'm saying? Because me and he's like my brother. You know, but he's my uncle. He was in the car with me in my drop. I was in my Maybach. The old good Maybachs with the partition. So I really shouldn't even been harassed. I'm in the back, deal with the driver. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But whatever. They get to me in the back, get the gun.
They stop you for?
They said I was speeding. They said my driver was, I'm not driving the car. Like, all right, if he's speeding, get a good ticket, go on by my motherfucking way.
Right.
We smell weed, you know, all that other shit. Get out the car, all that shit. But I still got some things for their ass on that case, still to this day. But you know, just tried to take the case from me. Real stand-up niggas. You know, like, yo, I'll go and I'll take care. Like, nah, it wasn't none of that. They just saying that's my gun. None of that. And so my uncle, he wanted me to have it. He wanted me to take the charge. So my uncle, you know, he basically was in a different predicament. He might have been able to take it, but if he took it, he was gonna get a lot of time. For me, I'm gonna get 20 months. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, something like.
So I was like, I'll take the 20. You know what I'm saying? Versus you getting the 5 to 10 or whatever like that.
Right.
So I was like, all right, I'll do the 20.
Is it true they were scheduling your court dates on the same days as other celebrities, just to do a whole media thing?
I don't know nothing about that. Yeah, I don't know about that. You know, I feel like we switched, me and Plexico Burris, we switched one of the cells, side. Basically, they switched us. He got out, I went in. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, it was crazy, but it was, you know, jail is jail, man.
Were you targeted?
Jail is jail. Nah. It was, you can't say you had a good experience in prison, but I had a lot of good things come out of prison for me that I needed at the moment.
Champ, you talk about that all the time.
Yeah, no, I totally agree. I totally agree.
Malcolm X says it in his
autobiography.
He says, you know, the best place for a black man besides college is prison. And
that's why for the most part I don't talk about the bad stuff. Even though kids or whoever who haven't experienced it need to hear the bad things so they don't go, I talk about the good things because it's who made me who I am right now.
Yeah.
At this point. It was a necessary evil.
How long Jehovah's Witnesses end up in jail and shit?
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. You want to rebel. It's unfortunate, but the whole thing is this. I feel like prison, and I don't want to go into length about this, but prison is a school.
They're all institutions.
It's a school.
It's an institution.
It's an institution,
it's
but
like college,
it's about
just like the army.
Absolutely.
They're all
but I feel like it's about the men who you are around that help shape you into who you can become when you get out. In a good way. You know what I'm saying? I had great men around me who made me believe education was cool. Get your education, take it out there with you, and create other opportunities for other men. And that's the message that I come out here with, because that ain't nothing to play with. You don't want to be missing your family and all this other nonsense. You want to be out here to succeed and do what you got to do.
I think it's important that we spread that message too, you know, as older elder statesmen in the industry. It's cool, man. Education is fly. It's cool, fly shit. Nigga, be a smart nigga and go get your bag, and ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Nothing wrong with that.
I never understood the cool dummy. Never understood that shit.
I never understood that shit either.
Yeah.
It's crazy, man. It's crazy, man.
You in a Maybach. You Ja Rule. Why have the gun?
again, man, just it's kind of at that point and period in my life, it was kind of just the way of life, my way of life. I carry a gun everywhere, all the time. People ain't know,
But why?
Know that. But
Why? Because from the outside,
it's just the way I
for the
live.
public, I read comments and even with this boozy thing that went down, and it's always a polarizing response to it. It's people that don't understand why, and there's people that understand why.
I felt like,
from your perspective, why?
Well, when I was, on the streets doing what I was doing, I carried guns all the time. So I felt like this is just an extension of that. And I felt like I needed it even more now than I did then. The rap shit brought me closer to the street niggas and street life than I ever would have got on the block doing what I was doing.
Right.
Ever. I met more real street niggas being a rapper than I ever would have met selling drugs. I'm telling you some real shit.
Yeah.
Real gangsters, real street, real niggas. I've met all of the realest niggas being a rapper. I'd have never met these niggas just being a nigga hustling. So I was closer connected to everything than I've ever been. And so it was like, nigga, if I was carrying it then, nigga, I'm carrying it now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's it. And I didn't see nothing wrong with carrying a gun. For me, I'm not robbing nobody with my gun. It's on me. It'll be on me until somebody bothers me. You know what I'm saying? Right. You won't even know I have it. You understand?
Right.
And that's what it was. I still don't see nothing wrong with carrying. Just do it legally.
Legally.
Get your license.
Do it legally.
Yeah, do it legally. There's nothing wrong with this fucking Second Amendment. Nigga, I have the right to fucking bear arms.
Just like New York too.
Nothing wrong. Yeah, not New York, yeah. But, you know what I'm saying? If you can do it legally, do it. So what? What's wrong?
With that said, I just want to that is an important thing. Kids, more people are killed with guns on them than without them. When you carry a gun, it gives you a false sense of security. If you are not an armed officer, if you're not in the business, don't carry no gun on you. Most of the guys I watch and deal with are murdered, carrying the gun. If they didn't have the gun on them, they wouldn't have acted tough or slick or do something that actually bring upon their
That's something.
That's fucking facts too.
And that's another thing I never understood. Like certain niggas that get a gun and be the loudest nigga on the block. And that shit used to bug me out because I'd be on some extra cautious shit now. Like, I'm in the cut. I ain't even want to stand in the crowd. The same.
See, what do you think is safer? A gun, a city where there's no guns, or a city where everybody has guns? Because guns gonna leak into any city. It doesn't matter.
It depends.
City
on what
where there's
city
no guns versus a city where everybody has one.
Well, the city with no guns, the bad guys have guns.
The bad guys
they got guns. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, all right, cool. Are the bad guys
We just ain't
looking
allowed
for
to
me?
carry guns.
Are the bad guys looking for me?
No, I'm just saying.
I'm just
period. What do you feel like is a safer city?
I think that everyone should be allowed to protect themselves.
I feel the same way.
Mm-hmm.
So if we got them, but it just can't be
The thought process, the mentality. You got your gun in New York on you.
Right.
Illegally, obviously. Those niggas ain't allowed to carry. But you know niggas and nobody else got their shit. Versus, I'm in Atlanta, I got my shit on me. I know all these niggas got their shit too. You know what I'm saying?
Sticks hanging out niggas' pockets.
Exactly.
Right?
You good in New York now, though, John.
Huh?
You good in New York now.
You can carry guns in New York
Yes,
now?
you can carry in New York.
I'm good. I don't carry guns.
The only thing you have to do in New York now is go see the
I have
drugs.
security.
That's the way.
Right.
That's
I don't
the way.
fucking
The
carry
way you
guns.
saying is
You
the
understand?
way.
I don't.
But
I learned my
you
lesson.
can't.
I'm
New
good.
York now in New York, you can't carry.
Yeah, I don't play with the toys no more. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I live a good life. I'm a fucking honest citizen, law-abiding citizen. I don't want no smoke, nigga.
This hot for trap turned smack rapper. Only smack rapper that you know is smack rappers. Got bars, I can hang with the backpackers. Trap star, I don't hang with the backpackers. I'm in the hood with the work, you heard. Making fiends leave earth, you heard. Got your baby mama thirst, you heard. Feel the flow, nigga, throw it in reverse. This the wave you need to surf, you heard.